You can see it in your head, if you can picture it, if it's clear, you know what I'm saying, then it is a possibility. If you believe in it, it's already happened. You just haven't gotten there yet. So, you have to learn how to recognize things, you know what I'm saying? And you just have to know what road to take to get to your final destination. Because a thought, just a thought form, can manifest itself into physical form. You know, so it's all about believing in yourself, believing in what you do, being able to see it, knowing how to get there, living it, and trust me, it'll happen. Ask and ye shall receive. That is a very true thing, you know.
You will get through it. You will get out of it. There is always better days ahead. You know, I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you guys to know that God didn't promise us a problem-free life. We ain't never gonna have that. You're never gonna experience life and feel like, you know what, everything is good all the time. But there has to be something inside of you, even right now today, that decides you're gonna win no matter what. No matter what comes at you, no matter what was already said about you, no matter if you don't have your parents, no matter if you don't have family, you have to know and decide today, right now, that you are going to be one of the ones in this room that wins.
Really believe in yourself, and don't just believe in yourself in the bed laying down every day. Like, you got to go. You got to go. Don't wait on nobody. You pray, yes, pray, but work hard at the same time. People just be waiting for stuff to happen. You got to get up, especially in a world like this, generation like this, baby.
The fact that, you know, some people weren't sure and didn't really think I had what it took, you know, of course it was painful. And rejection is painful, but, you know, I felt deep in my heart and in my soul that I had it and that I would do it and that I could do it. And I honestly believed that no matter what anybody said. And I continued. I said, fine, you don't want me, somebody else will. And I will prove it. I will get out there and I will be a star. And I really meant it. And you have to have that frame of mind. You have to have that kind of confidence to make it in this industry or you won't make it. So I did it. And I'm very proud of the fact that I did.
At the end of the day, people are going to come up with their own stories, their own narratives, their own whatever, regardless of what I say or do. So at the end of the day, it's like, I might as well just be me.
Every time you evolve, you got to leave it back there. You know, you want it because it's familiar. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times we like to resort to the familiar, even if it's toxic. You know, so you have to leave that corpse. That beautiful old you has to be left, and you have to walk forward and not look back. That's the hardest part, not leaving the people, but it's leaving your old ways and you.
I mean, that we should constantly be aspiring, you know, to reach higher and higher and higher. We should never be comfortable where we are. You know, we should always be aspiring to know more and to better ourselves and to improve ourselves, you know, to improve ourselves. Because that's how we improve the world around us, by working within us. You improve yourself, light up the corner that you live on. You know, you may not touch a gazillion lives, but you can light up your own space, light up your home.
One thing about it, don't depend on nobody. No one owe you shit. Like she said, you can have a team today and they're all going tomorrow. You never know their moves. So you gotta stick with your own vision, and if they go with the vision, or if they don't, that should not determine how far you're going to go. So you have to be self-motivated. Because I had a big turnaround. I had a team, I lost the team. I had people that I think I could rely on, and they let me down. But you got to realize God didn't give me vision.
Just trust in yourself, trust in the process, and like put your blinders on. Like, cut out all the outside noise. Like, you're here for a reason, you know, and just really just stand on that and go for it.
It might just be you and God for a season. Don't worry, soon enough everybody will see what God saw. But can you be okay if nobody knows it but you and God? Nobody knows how talented I am. That's all right, let them sleep. Nobody knows how gifted I am. That's all right, let them sleep. Because you're not ready for it to be exposed anyway. But God will sit you in the room to give you a preview of what the room feels like before the room knows that it's you. Because I want you to see the character of all the people who are going to be around you before they know that you're king. Because when they find out you're king, they may want something from you. I want you to see everyone properly. So I'm going to sit you in the room, but the room's not going to know who you are. I don't know if you've ever had an encounter with someone who didn't really know who you were until they knew who you were.
God put something inside of you. If he put it inside of you, it's there for a reason. It will manifest, it will come out. Your only job is to get it out of you, right? It's got to go from being inside to outside. And you got to keep working on that until you do it. And no shortcuts. We don't want shortcuts. Take your season, take your time, take your steps. I told another girl this a couple weeks ago. We were in Atlanta and she said, I've been working for a long time. I've been working for years and nothing ain't happened. I'm ready for it now. I want to skip some steps. Like I'm tired. I'm ready. And I said, but when you skip those steps, right? So when somebody building foundation, if they skip a step, what's going to happen to the house when you get it?
It will fall.
Honey, it's going to crumble, right? So I don't mind. You know, it took over 20 years for me to get here. I built a foundation for over 20 years. Look how big my house is. And it's sturdy. Honey, it's strong. Honey, this house got windows. Honey, it's very good. and I can add on to it whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
So take your time. Enjoy your waiting season.